Don't hate me. Bringing in the YouTube, I think. In a perfect world, YouTube would be starting at this exact moment. Okay. In a perfect world. How y'all doing? Good morning, everyone. There we go. Y'all having a good week so far? Guys, I'm loving it. I finally feel like multi-streaming is functional at this point. Like it's finally happened. So I'm like, so. Dude, he's one of my heroes, I swear. Comment ça va? Oui, ça va. YouTube going into the fold. And don't worry, guys, we're bringing in TikTok as well for the next 3 days. Should we do one TikTok stream on literally Saturday before it's unavailable for Americans? Our one and only ever TikTok stream. Busy week, finally rode last night. Let's go, beer. That's what I want to hear. Facebook. We're gonna start a trend. Oh wait. Clown Prince, it's kind of funny. We actually had part of our community come from Facebook live streaming, and unless you know, you would never guess. It was cycling with games with Doc. He was the guy who brought in a different community from the Facebook side, and then eventually just realized how much better Twitch is. It's like, just to be clear, like, it doesn't take much to be on par with Twitch, yet somehow Facebook doesn't manage to. I think the problem is that at this point you're probably assuming that most of your viewership is actually just AI profiles, you know, AI bots with families and work history. So how was that X40 ride? You know, so here's the thing. I really want to try out the X43 again, because so here's the thing. It's a bit weird. When I was on the X40, it looks fast, but the subjective perception of speed feels like it's moving slow. I don't know if that's because it's stable, but it's just that I think it's like we were talking about, my brother and I were talking about when we were riding it. It's that it's just a bit heavy. It's not like crazy heavy. It's not. It's still a fully awesome, like, within a great weight range, in my opinion. But the feeling of speed wasn't there. But that's probably me, and that's why I want to do an X43 ride again, to make sure. Because when I got on the X43, I was having a great time. So I'm not sure if it was all just expectation versus reality kind of thing. But man, it worked great. It shifted spectacularly. It was the first time I'd been on the wheel top system, and it was literally, I had zero, not one misshift. Not one misshift, and I was slamming gears. I was trying to mess it up, and I was not able to do so. It was shifting like a proper high-end system. I wasn't even thinking about it. It was snappy. It was good. Overall, the bike though, like, it's great. Like, what is there to complain about? Like, for Americans, it's $1,100, but for a lot of other countries, you're paying under $1,000 for this bike, and you're getting a lot of bike for that price. You're getting a lot of bike for that price. And I think that's what the joy is. It's like when you ride it, you get the joy of knowing that you're having like most of the experience that everyone else is having, and without breaking the bank, you know? Wheel top system yesterday, we're on point. We were talking about it, guys. So when we first started with the wheel top system, we didn't realize that we got a faulty unit, and or it was broken somehow in delivery, or something happened and it was broken, and it still shifted okay. But now that I'm on a system that's not broken, it shifts just as good as my SRAM system. Like, near within margin of error. Let's go with that. Within margin of error. Hey, what's up, Yee? If wheel top wasn't so good, Shimano wouldn't have... Exactly. And that's the thing. And I think that is the biggest take home from wheel top. Because of wheel top, you can now get electronic shifting for under $1,000, not just from them. Like, what is the force system now? I think it's just under $1,000, right? Apex, not force. Yeah, so it's $800 now. It reordered the market is really the biggest takeaway. Like, regardless of if it's better or not, it was a net benefit for cyclists. By the way, guys, today is a fun route. This is a climby route today, guys, we got for the team time trial. 105 Di2 18, yeah, like immediately. And it makes sense, man. And guys, just so you know, my brother was out at a bike fit earlier this week, and he can confirm that actual local bike shops are now installing these systems on people's bikes. Like, it's hitting the local bike shops now. It's not just like, you know, the China orders and things like that. It's basically at this point mainstream. Finally open market functions. I know. at least a little bit. It's just that it's that little nugget of hope, so that we don't feel as bad about everything else being ridiculous, right? Just enough appeasement to satisfy the masses so that they can continue the exploiting of overpriced bike components. Still buy wheel top at a half-ish of Di2. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bren. I mean, at this point, like, for real, like, it is hard to look away from at this point. Anti-SRAM because of their anti-Canadian practices. They charge Canadians more than Americans, as they should. That's why you all need to be the 51st state, and that'll all stop happening. I kid everyone. Ocean lava loop, yeah. We got that big climb, and then not only that, the climb doesn't really end at the top. The bypass road is kind of tough to maintain speed on. Better than half and 3 interest-free installments. The new American president wants to change that. Yep. The one time. Can we trade the West Liberal Coast for Alberta? Honestly, Beer, that's actually the play. That's actually the play. The next 4 years of world politics, it will be interesting. That is one thing I will agree with you on. It will be very interesting. I'm the guy who sits in the back with a bag of popcorn, just like, let's see what happens in this season of America and the world. Hi, Kododon. Hi, Frank. You're getting ready to do a large SRAM order. No, dude, like, our SRAM is, like, all these things have come down in price. Praise the wheel top. I still love my transmission system, Frank, until the battery connectors go out, and then SRAM's going to be the worst company in the world. But for now, they're really good. For now, I'm okay with them. Until I'm not, and then I'm going to hate them. 'Cause that's very American of me. Finally got rich flipping trainers. There you go. Mountain bike upgrades. Get a wheel top system on AliExpress and add a Rero carbon crank and Zito cassette, and you have a lighter system than Dura-Ace under $1,000. Yep. Yeah, I have a Rero 170 mil crank on here now, and it dropped 250 grams off of my crank set, going from an Ultegra 860 or whatever before the 8,000. Another world peace or world war, right? There may still be time to get a pardon for your bike. 4 days, there you go. And he's just dishing them out right now. This is the time. Frickin' Biden living his best life right now. That both Dove and 24 mil Rero carbon cranks can handle big watts. Yes, they can. How am I doing today? Better than yesterday, which was better than the day before. So we call that a win. My heart rate is still very high, but I don't think, like, relative feel, it doesn't feel like I'm working harder. Like in the Netherlands, not sure what Biden's gonna do. Oh God. Trending upwards, yes, that's all we can hope for. An upwards trend. Oh shoot, looking at the wrong thing. Loki, hi! How have you been, man? You feeling any better? Started using DPD to dodge import duties. Maybe. It's tough, guys, because in this global economy, you just ship to you just like ship to Mexico or something, right? Bypass most taxes. Still on a fitness downslide. Oh man. Well, that's still still 4 watt per kilo. I know where you've come from, so that's probably a little annoying for you, but just remember, most people can't even train to 4 watt per kilo. I like to kind of, just as a general adage, this isn't, applies for everyone, but I think that most people through dedicated training can get up to around a 3 watt per kilo FTP. With dedicated training. Like real good training. Not everyone. But I feel like that's kind of a middle ground. Maybe that's a poor view from me. All your bills and get shafted like this. A better topic here. I mean, it depends. If the shafting is your goal, ship to the Caymans and have boat deliver to Lumo. Yeah, exactly. But Peter, I am really excited for you to get your bike, hopefully this weekend, like you said. I'm interested to hear what you think about it. Again, it's going to be hard to be disappointed with any of it, considering the price. Yeah, guys, Peter has a new bike coming. Hi, Hyper. More days then, and the bike from China is quicker. Got it today. Ordered on the 28th. So the bike came in? Oh, it's at the post office still. Yeah, okay. So it is there. It's past customs. It's just about picking it up. Got it. I'm very excited for you, man. Again, for what you paid for the bike, it over exceeds most expectation. Unless you have some major factory default error, or not default, factory error of some kind. GG Yagi. Yeah, guys, today is the WTRL's 300th team time trial. And they're doing it on a lovely, lovely route, and I think it's very appropriate. Hello, Gopi. Did we figure out if you're racing with us today? Are you standing in? Great number. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Been around for a while. I mean, it's actually one of the most successful bicycle racing series of all time. Of all cycling. You're allowed. Hey, man, as long as you don't drop your chain, you're one of the stronger riders, it seems, at the moment. You seem like you were having a great time on Tuesday. Downhill from Radio Tower route. Yeah, so it's the bypass. You go up the first part of the epic reverse that goes to the jungle turnoff, an Alp turnoff, but then you turn left and you go down the bypass. Yeah. So in all honesty, Peter, I would look, because they are just some random, unless your aero bars fit the clamp-on bars fit the paper of the bar, of the actual handlebars, you might need to look into like a stem-mounted aero bar. So you'll probably have something that might fit it. But the handlebars are interesting. Looks like Boo. Makes me think of Boo, which means you're 12. There you go, Aggie. We're all actually 12 here. When your mental stress dissipates, your legs come back. Getting back to with Susanna's, but about, wow. Well, okay, we'll take that as a win. It's either plus 50 or minus 100. Sounds like you won the lottery. Oh, yeah, exactly, Peter. So I think the stem bolt mounted options, I love stem bolt mounted accessories. I think that is a very cool, functional place to mount things. Several cheap companies making aero bar clip-ons that will fit the teardrop shape. Oh, perfect. Oh, there's Mark. Symbol for the phone mount. Yeah, gotcha. One thing that I thought was really cool, so I don't know, you can't really see it, but I have a bottle cage mounted to my stem mount. I've talked about it a couple times. But on top of it's a Garmin mount. So that could be kind of like a double usage kind of situation. A German yoga teacher. Dude, I keep hearing you talk about how beneficial stretching has been. It's just, man, the analysis paralysis of getting started, man. And I can completely relate. Even after I did one flexibility session, one mobility session like a week ago, and felt the benefits for days after. But I really do think it's the play. He likes his stem mounted. I do. We got to mount our stem where we can get it, guys. You had a dream last night you couldn't sleep. When you woke up, was like, God, stuff like shit. No. Oh, perfect. Gotta love that, dude. I got a decent amount of... Dude, I have had trouble getting over like 60 body battery the last 5 days. Yet I don't feel like I'm sleeping bad. I got you a stem bolt cap that says you got the stat. Nice. Hell yeah, man. How's health? Dude, I'm still dealing with something. I'm still able to, like, function. But, like, you know that feeling when something is just off? Been dealing with that for a while now. All of us here have fun. What's up, Ivany? Good to see you, man. Garmin is a lovely captor. You sure you've grown nearly an inch from yoga in 3 years? Bro, I'm sold. I'm sold. That's all you needed to tell me. I can be taller. I need that, man. I'll take that if that's a thing. That's actually the real reason I got my hip replacements, was it made me about 1 centimeter to 1.5 centimeters taller. The real reason. Yeah, pain, no real cramps. I have felt like on the verge of some, but they've never like set in. So we're still doing okay. Again, I've been hammering the fluids, hammering the salt. We'll see. It might take a few days for it to really hit the system. I've been sleeping like trash. 2 months of orange red HRV last week in the green. The 100 this morning. Hope so, Barty. Oh yeah, man, good to hear. You need length, exactly. Exactly. It's all about being taller to satisfy my fragile ego. Put the rain right on Garmin and it said it to 10-hour, 160 miles, 6 mile per hour plan. For like a workout plan or a training plan, or Beer Bear? Very specifically, yes. Can we be more specific? Guys, 18,000 people in Watopia right now, by the way. I'm gonna have to buy a new frame. There you go, Rick. Yeah, as long as it's in the upper body, we'll take that. Just get a little bit of longer stem. Yoga makes you grow at 48 years old. Oh, dude. Gopi, I just need to stop being lazy and weak and do it. Barty is back, yes. I mean, considering what you did, Barty, it does kind of make sense that you're just now coming back from it completely. How long is the TTT? I don't know exactly how long it is, but it's a good one today because there's 2 big climbs in it. Well, big is relative, but proper climbs. Oh yeah. Yeah, you saw it, Aggie. Bought an air purifier, have it in the bedroom. Really, yeah. That's a staple device to have in a California home because of our wildfires. Basically, most people in California now have air purifiers. You don't have Zwift 100 mile or Fondo, yeah. Going out for a fancy brunch. Nice, Kotodon. With friends, family. Climb plus big, climb equals big. Yeah, this is a tough route, Hypers, because the climb is very steep. And drunk students at 3 a.m. Yeah. Isn't that a sprinkler system? Actually, Barty, it's required in new buildings. It is an actual requirement for California building code now. You have to have a fire suppression system built into your home. It's probably why a lot of people are doing remodels, because to actually build a new property is insane with California regulations. Steel Town, yeah. Nice, Kotodon, hell yeah. Alright. Because of the jet stream blows the stick. And before that, the Californians there. We have them in your house, yeah. Man, with the smoke levels over the last few years during certain times of the year, I don't understand how anyone can get away with not having some sort of air purifier. All the water's funneled to almonds and avocado growth. Until the fire, yeah. Oh, it can be life-saving. It can be life-saving. I mean, just take my advice from it. Don't ask me how I know, but you can literally like pump smoke, like a big cloud of smoke directly into an air purifier and it'll completely get rid of it. Don't ask me how I know. See you on the other side. All right, man. See you there. Yeah, I gotta jump in Discord too. Hop into chat. Smoke? I intentionally opened the windows for that. Guys, didn't you hear carbon monoxide training is the new thing? That's why Californians are so strong. We just breathe carbon monoxide all day. Just kidding, do not breathe carbon monoxide. My lawyers, again, have told me not to. to that I had to clarify that statement. Oh my god, dude. Allegedly, Gaines. Allegedly. Discord. That's what I was doing. Cali people should go to Ghana like your leader did. Oh man, yeah. I have a couple friends in the fire service who are very salty about that. I'll leave them anonymous. Oh, thanks, Beer. Oh, nice. Thanks for dropping that in Discord. All right. Voice and video. Push to talk. Testing. Oh my god. Guys, how do you listen to my voice? How do you do it? Like, I seriously, that is a serious question. It's sultry. Public servant serving. It's sultry. I'll go with that. Because, like, when I jump on Discord, I double check to make sure my mic's, like, going through the right sources. And I have to listen to myself say something. Oh, what do we got on YouTube? Ooh. Thanks for sharing. Oh, that was 4 weeks. Oh, I think I've seen this one. Hell yeah. Dude, what a beautiful freaking bike. Yep, keto doping. Yeah, Cotodon. You know what I've heard a lot of it is, man? Is that you literally hear a different vocal tone than what other people hear. And it has to do with how you're talking basically echoes through your own skull. Which means we hear a slightly deeper and deafened version of ourselves for the most part. And we legitimately hear different, we literally sound different to ourselves than to other people. Thanks, kitten. Is that what he was talking about? Man, I need to fix that. So right now I have it so that my Google Chrome audio only goes to YouTube stream. So I need to fix that. You're tone deaf. They hate you at karaoke bar. But you love it, don't you? Yeah, it sounds sexy to yourself and your own. Yeah, it's a thing. It's actually a thing. Our garage, you get all those Cash's benefits. Yeah, boy, your commitment is impressive. Oh, we don't have Dan today. Dan saw a climb and he's like, I have plans. There you go. Someone's on climbing wheels. At all. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Mike Beast. Thank you, sir. I will take that energy today. Damn, they just skyrocketed off the front. Good luck, friend. Split 20 seconds in. Dude. It wouldn't be a TTT. Whoever had the wheel just got ripped off the front. Yeah, which Holly? Bren Holly Brawley? Or the real Holly? It is. Look at, oh my god, 37K. I just realized that. That's actually kind of wild. Brawley, okay. I actually imagine Holly's going to be doing like more than one TTT today for sure. Considering, you know, Magic 300 and all. Damn. Oh, sorry, Pete. I am, Brandon. You just can't hear it. I have it set up so my audio from Discord doesn't come through. Chat. Shiretown. Who's up? Richo, Chris, me. Short but old story with that. I used to pipe Discord through.
Is a muscle with a
HS
heart
Gecko, welcome in.
to it. Basically.
I used to pipe Discord
Holy
through,
cow.
but at that time we had a lot of different people cycling through our team. So I figured for, you know, everyone else's sake, not having their audio blasted through my stream. Dolly than me. Yeah. Wait, did you race with Ewan then? Yeah. We're just a bunch of crit racers. Later time. Oh, okay. Because Ewan's race was insane. With JP. Okay. All right. Ramping. Draft is still so wonko. Wow. Him rolling through actually kept the speed higher. The dome. Oh, yes, of course. Who is this Ewan Mackey? Does he even cycle? Oh, I mean, you're totally on their level, man. Dude, it's sick, isn't it, guys? I think it's freaking awesome. Ewan is at a proper breakout moment. No, there isn't. Sorry. No, there isn't. Oh, shoot. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. The draft is very weird today. Yeah, overly easy. That's exactly it. Dude, the slingshot's nuts right now. Nice, forever stuck playing copyright-free music. Yep. Need music. Yeah, sorry, guys. Apparently, it shut off YouTube's music, too. I don't know why. But in all reality, at this moment, I don't care. But I love you, YouTube. Just kidding. Jeez, I'm nuts. In the same statement. Yep. What it is we had those few weeks of inappropriate physics, and now we have proper physics back, and we're like, oh my god, this is amazing. Yeah. I don't know how hard it is to line up, because our team is bad at that already. But that's why. We'll take it. That's why. It feels really good. Like, I looked away for a bit, and all of a sudden I was on the front of the group, like, doing green. Physics. Where the physics touched you. Oh, really, Ivany? Steering is and braking is going to become even more valuable then. Dude, Ivany, ever since I got steering, I felt like I could never really get behind somebody. Unless I like sit like 3 meters off the back, then it kind of lines up better. But if you're trying to hold like right on their wheel, you're constantly stepping out. Yeah. That's always been kind of an issue, I feel like, where it's like steering people and non-steering people just can't line up perfectly ever. Hey, Frack. Oh my gosh. Hey, Curtis. Hey, good morning, guys. Just stay behind the line. A lot of learning to do. Yep. Oh, man. The difference, if you watch some of the really good teams, it's really impressive. Just their understanding of the draft. Or no equipment. What they're doing is they're trying to tune event type specific physics behind the scenes right now, where group ride physics is not the same as race physics. And so they're kind of trying to figure that out right now. Why? Not here on Thursdays. On Tuesdays it is, Curtis. But not on the Thursday rides. I can still steer. Yeah, for ZRL. For ZRL. Yeah, for WTRL you can. The Thursday TTTs. And actually, Casey has shown us, if you have a full team of people who steer, you can get some insanely awesome results out of it. Physics is physics, David. I know. See, Peter just couldn't get on my wheel, or Dolly couldn't get on. There we go. Now I'm actually doing something for the team. Just kidding. Just kidding. Usually I don't get to Clown Prince. Usually I'm just off the front doing nothing but slowing the pack down. Do you have plays, Carson? Yeah, okay, good. I mean, it's basically come to the point where we don't expect to get them as keyboard shortcuts. Oh, dude, it is. Especially if you're trying to let other people draft. Oh, we're pacing well. We have a team coming up us already? What? How? I mean, no problem getting past, but that's fast. They are rapid. Blacking, yeah. We don't want to look at the elephant in the room, guys. Careful accelerating here. Oh. Careful accelerating here. We might drop people off the back. How can all these motherfuckers for the elephants? I know. Asking the proper questions. Very true. I hear their jump sprinting is lacking as well. Yeah, they are going much harder in the back. Two teams behind us. Is that two teams behind us? Wow. Already. Whoever's on can come through. I'll just hold the front until you do. Facts, man. I wish we could banana peel him. Yeah, boy. That team's in our draft. Let's let him through, then we can get going again. Oh no, they're just so spread. They just have great form. They literally look like two teams. Look at how well lined out they are. Geez, guys, look at that line they got going up there. Impressive. Big rest coming up. Bots. Yeah, it's Zwift Insider doing their testing. We are reeling in that team in front of them, though, which is cool. Gosh. Yeah, hey, big speed, that's for sure, but it will be very disorganized. Oh, they're gonna fly. They just came together. There we go. There we go. That's what we want to see. There we go. That's the slingshot we want to see, Dolly. Nice. Who needs recovery on downhills, right? Overrated. Oh, I feel way better than Tuesday, guys. I'll tell you that right now. It is not comparable. Today is not comparable to Tuesday at all. Let Dolly in. We're reeling him back. What? What? What just happened? Oh, really? Real guts? Yeah, dude. What just happened? That was the team that passed us. Oh, no, different team. Oh, yeah, I thought that was the same guys. Okay. All right, reeling up. Yeah, that was wild. Oh my gosh, BBC. It's been ages. Just far too long. Cannot happen again. Yeah, man. All right, let the draft happen. Let it happen. Uh, wait, what are we talking about, Nico? Four guys smashing so hard, the other four couldn't hang on. They were left smiling but satisfied. Yeah, 7. Dan, randomly, the moments before the race was like, I got plans. Coincidence, it's a climbing route, I don't know. You know, I think Dan does not like this route. Dude, the flow through never stops. Like, I have to straight up stop pedaling. What in the world? That's like OG Zwift draft right there. Means whatever you want it to mean. Well, hopefully next time, Ruby. Hopefully next time. Yeah. But it's a race day. How did the rest of your Tour de Zwift ride go? Awesome. I need to find a time the rest of this week to do stage 2A still. Camera angle and computer generation. And camera angle, lighting, and CGI. Getting really good. Dude, A has some properly hard routes, guys. I always split right here. Always. I need to remember that. My avatar hates that dip. And then all of a sudden, now I'm rolling on the group. Mama Sanders, the mama of champions. Yeah, I got 30. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm too tired. That joke didn't stick for a while. Can I please provide draft? Broker, thank you. Why so weak? What's wrong with you? feel really good at these higher heart rates today. That's very nice. Uh, Seva. Is that right? Is that how it is? Seva. Oh, that was great. I loved that. I tease because I'm jealous of other people's accents. We have a boring accent out here in the West Coast. It's so funny, guys. I always think back to like my grandpa, old school Okie dude. You could barely understand him unless you knew you were used to hearing him talk. Straight up, you questioned if it was the same language. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very, I don't know. It's not the most colorful. It's bright. I'd say it's bright. Has a bright accent. Dan! You're missing so much fun today. Look at all the fun on my face. Zwift VR PC. Oh, let's go, RV. So super streams coming in the near future. Looking forward to it. Throne of Lies. No, this is my happy face. Really tough to tell the difference between Northern Cali and Vancouver. Yeah. We have a bit of a sound. Yeah. Dan, my treadmill broke the other day. I had to get a new one. I almost went with the Reebok one you and Mark have, but ended up going with one from Xterra. Had about, it was another $150, but it had about twice the horsepower on the motor. But I'm currently treadless. Yeah, RV, it does exist, but not for just not the general people, more for like experimental. Like, from what I've heard, other people have tried it at like expos where Zwift had a booth. I don't think my treadmill even goes as fast as his tempo pace, dude. That's the thing. He's like, oh, do tempo efforts at 11.5 kph. I'm like, my treadmill barely does that. I mean, I of course kid, but still, seriously. No, we've been outed as a dirty runner. Now we just have to embrace it, or be then chastised as a flip-flopper. Copy 47. Or 37. I mean, all I'm saying is I've never seen Batman and Nico in the same room at the same time. So, kind of checks out. Yeah. Dude, Frack has the best thing. He has literally a brow gutter. I think that is actually the play. The brow gutter. It's like a little thin piece of silicone. Yeah. Another deep question we have to ask of most people here in the Twitch community. Damn, Gopi is just so strong now. We really do got to get on that yoga. Dan, did you hear Gopi has grown an inch since starting yoga? If that's not a reason to do it, I don't know what is. Created a monster. Good. Is he still C? Because I feel so sorry for C riders if that's the case. Yeah, it really does. I think we joke about it because we secretly are scared of it as men, or most men. It's secretly just scary, and we don't want to admit fear. Yeah, Clown Prince. Only trust the ones in my affiliate link. The only ones that actually work. You can totally trust me, bro. Not that I need them, I just am such a helpful person for my community. I want everyone to live their best selves. Oh. Right on. Dan just stopped by the chat and says, good luck, everyone. Always pulling in the front. Tugmaster Pookie. Good to see you, Andrade. Peter's hurting so bad right now. Hey, Jeff. How'd do, my friend? Oh, no. Well, I'm in Pacific Coast time, North America. It's 10:50 for me. But yeah, they run really early. We're not the first even. Welcome in. Yes, exactly. It's guys, we all know how it works. We hate things that we don't understand. We have 7. Our team captain had a mysterious obligation pop up when he found out that this was a climbing race. Yeah. Yeah, most of my crew is in the UK, and they're riding, it's 6:50 for them as well. You're doing it twice? Oh, man. You must really be supportive of the 300 WTRL races, I mean. Right now, everyone seems to be doing really good. Wardy, I think, is dangling a bit. Good luck. What a day to do two. We're letting him back.
You shout like that, they put you in jail right away. No trial, no nothing. Journalists,
yep, straight
we
to
have a special jail for journalists.
2 team time trials on this course today.
Right to
also
jail.
jail.
You're playing music too loud.
Surprisingly,
right
if you don't ride in any time
You're driving too fast.
Any team time trials today, also
Slow,
jail.
You're charging too high prices for sweaters, glasses. You ride to jail. You undercook fish, believe it or not, jail. You overcook chicken, also jail. Undercook, overcook. You make an appointment with the dentist and you don't show up, believe it or not, jail right away.
Good luck. Have a great race. Very, very fun today, especially if you're a climber. I think. See you, man. Thanks for stopping by the YouTube, by the way. That's a new thing I'm trying. I usually stream on Twitch. Yeah, Matt's pushing me out a bit. You immediately feel it. It's so apparent when you get popped out of the draft. You gotta let him through. He's pushing me out too hard. Yeah, good for 45. I'm hurting. Yeah, DBR. There's a reason we can't see them in front of us anymore. Straight to jail. Hey, right up. Right away. Downhill. All the rest we need to the end. Good. So, guys, our ZRL race on Tuesday, the top team was almost 2 minutes faster than us. We are like at the very bottom of our 10 right now. Very sad. But it is what it is. Okay, with that, yep. No trial, no nothing. Yeah, exactly. No, we are. That's the thing. We're in a much stronger division than normal. And they came through quick. Bit worried there. Jessica in Sunnyvale. Is she a local looking for love? Locals in your area? Or wait, who are we talking about? Well, if she doesn't have this type of accent, don't trust it. No, I'm just kidding. That was mean. She wants to give you money? How nice of her. Like, honestly. What a selfless person. Oh, was it? I've seen one episode of Trailer Park Boys. Or maybe Jessica's my real name, Beer. And I've just been reaching out to you about your extended warranty. I just want to give them free cruises. I don't understand why they treat me so mean. No. Well, please do. I mean, but also, my lawyer stated that you may or may not lose everything you've invested. See, we're smart. We put it in the terms of service that you don't read on page 68. Yep, okay for 52. Damn. Sweat. Yeah. Yeah, right up. I mean, allegedly. It's not strategic. I promise. What, you didn't read the EULA? Really? You realize that you agree to it and it's a binding contract. Yeah, way so much draft right up. Right up. Draft is insane right now. Look at my freaking graph. Draft is wild. It's in one of those insane periods right now. Yes and no. Right up, like for this one, going a little easy on the climb to get everyone together on the downhill. It's interesting on these climbs. Oh, that was good. Not too crazy. Not too crazy, but I think normalized will show a slightly different story. Because that downhill, there's a lot of freewheeling. So I was slingshotting a lot, so maybe my normalized won't be too crazy. Oh, man. Well, I'm definitely not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better. I really hope this trend continues. Really, really hope. Dude. I don't get it. Every time Richo reads out the numbers, I'm always 0.1 kilo watt per kilo below what he says. Or he always says I'm 1 watt per kilo lower. Look at Peter with the draft mastery. Honestly, mad respect. Yeah. I think my mental is better too, for sure. Under 100% if you go Draft King, yeah. Not to be confused though, because, you know, copyright and royalties. Now I have to figure out why my music died on YouTube. Ugh. 54:48, guys. That was our time. Very well done, actually. Like, organized. Hold on. We're 54:36 last time. So, okay. So it was okay. Let's see if I can, guys, I'm gonna try and pull up Zwift power. I mean, it won't be showing exactly what we did because it's estimated right now. Not bad, guys. I think that was well paced for our team. No, it's not popped up yet, guys. That makes sense. Wait. When did I recently do 253 watts for 20 minutes? When was that? That was 12/3. That was a month and a half ago almost. That was right before I got sick. Right before I got sick, I set my 90-day 20-minute. But it's been a while since we've done that. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we were near 235 to 240 today. But I don't... It did say 3.9, didn't it? So we might not have been as high as we thought. Anyway, guys, thank you for all the love. That is a fun course. I'll tell you guys, I really do enjoy the climby ones. And that was good redemption because I got dropped on the Alp. And I felt so good on those climbs. I feel like my 20-minute power is decent at the moment. Like, and when I mean at the moment, I mean today. Because I still don't have like that 5-minute. I still don't feel like that 5-minute is there. But when I was holding like 260, 270, it felt really good. The moment I was pulling though above 300, it was did not feel like my 5-minute power. If you guys don't know, I usually pull slightly under my 5-minute power. I'll be in for next week. Ooh. I do kind of want to try putting up my seat like 1 mil, 1 to 2 mil. Now that I'm riding in aero a lot more. Oh my gosh, guys. My hair is dripping. It is a drippage. Proper dripping today. Okay, is it there yet? Yeah. Just a bit damp. At the MM. We are MM at the moment. Moderately moist. But yeah, I was looking at my numbers right now. My numbers are still set from ZRL. And so I'm definitely not there yet, but I'm pretty close, I think. I think my 20 minute is definitely 4 watt to 4-1. Yeah, guys, see ya. And these aren't my best numbers ever. So, but in all reality, sustainably, I feel like 4.4 to 4.2 is basically a sustainable 20 minute, no matter what. But when I get like, you know, when you have like those really strong swings in your power, I still think I have my old power back. But I don't know. Who knows? My best ever 20 minute was 4.5, I believe. And my best ever 5 minute was 5.5. A lot different than what I have now. But that was like a very unique like a very unique combination of events, I think, that allowed for that to happen. As well as, and I'll keep saying this, guys, racing with the community will bring some numbers out of you. Will bring the sandbagger out of the fold, as they should. Wow, it's taking a while. Usually, at least you get the finish line results pretty quick. Racing. Beer Bear, are you planning to ride again tonight? What's how often is your Garmin putting you on the bike? Garage. We need a garage to put on a more featherweight bike. There we go. And I guess we can swap up the kits now. Plan for 5 to 6. But not entirely, yeah, I get that's probably smart. Remember, guys, Garmin is the Stockholm Syndrome inducing captive in our lives. Don't let them have power over you. Alrighty. Let's do a little bit of a cool down. Let's do a little cool down. Start now and get good, maybe. Yeah, the getting good is always debatable, you know. Hey, Play, good to see you, man. How goes the New Year's fitness challenge? Still going strong, I hope? I'm every day, man. Like, I don't know if you've been following my writing, but I've been still dealing with something, and it's feeling better every day, though. Rabbit, thank you, I appreciate it. It's I am self-deprecating is one of my forms of humor. We'll decide by 2-2 if you're gonna purchase. Yeah, I've been working Arrow a lot more recently. It's feeling so good now. It's feeling so good now. To the point I think I can go more aggressive pretty soon, maybe in the next month. I think I might even be able to go more aggressive. Nice, Plague. I have been lazy with the running. My treadmill broke a week ago. And I have not been motivated enough to run outside right now. Deprecating. Sorry. I need to work on my accent a little more. Speaking of accent, good callback for accents. But self-defecating, you know. Defecate with friends and you'll have more fun. Hooker! Hey, we're riding with Hooker. Yeah, Plague. I do have another treadmill, but it might not be here until the end of the month, so it might be require some outdoor running if I don't want to lose any sort of joint strength that I've built over the last few months. Defecating humor. 2 cyclists, 1 bike. You've been going to the chiropractor. Yeah, I've been hearing you talk about it a little bit. I'm a super lurker. I'm a uber lurker. As you were noticing a slight pain in your rib area. Going to bike later today. Beer Bear, if interested. I'll see, man. What I've found, man, is I want to join, and then I get so freaking distracted by 5 p.m. But yeah, man. I do want to join you guys at one point. It's purely because I'm bad at time management. In the evenings, especially. But, yeah, Plague, it's been good for you, though. I have a very, very much a soft spot in my heart for chiropractic. It's been a life-saving intervention. Like, I'm being slightly hyperbolic, but it was very, very beneficial in my life. When I was younger. Probably still would be, but a lot of the joint dislocations that have been major in my life, I've been able to deal with up to this point now. But when I was in high school, man, I'd have literal emergency visits to my chiropractor because my back would slip out and it literally paralyzed me. And my chiropractor, who's also my water polo coach, so that was very beneficial because he very much knew me. We had a good relationship. He literally would have to put my spine back to restore walking ability. I had this one instance, guys, it was wild. I got off my PE period in high school, went to my next class, and by the end of my next class, I could barely walk to the office. It like slowly over an hour pinched down on the nerves to the point where I legitimately couldn't move anymore. I was like caught in this like curved position like this, and I couldn't move. I had to be carried into the chiropractor's office, and I could barely be put on the table. It took me like 10 minutes just to get onto the table in a position where he could adjust me. And so I have very high regard, not necessarily just for good chiropractors. There's a lot of types of chiropractors out there, but appreciate it if you found a good one. Yeah, if you guys don't know, I have a medical issue, a genetic disorder that causes my joints to dislocate very easily. And it's been a constant theme and journey in my life. But these days it's so much better. Probably because of all of the calcification around the joints as I approach my middle years. Growing hair. So during the winter, so we heat our house with wood. So during the winter, we had this little spot up on our back patio that we keep a smaller supply of wood so we don't have to walk out to the main wood pile. And now that the cold season's kind of starting to wind down a little bit, we're slowly burning through that wood without restocking it in the small pile. And once that is fully burnt away, we're going to move the rower, which is currently gathering dust about 10 feet from me, out to the back patio for use. This room is just, it is just big enough that you can really function well, but also just small enough that you're constantly having to rearrange it. Because you have never really actually gone before. I hope so, Plague. Thank you, Grubby. The thing with chiropractors, they people have very strong opinions of it, because chiropractic can cause injury, but so can any medical profession, right? Dangling at 3 watt per kilo. The draft is very weird right now, guys. Literally, I'm dangling off of a 2.6 group at 3 watt per kilo. Things are very odd right now. The speed appears about the same for a Coco group. You've got great Cairo. Also does art. What's art? I assume you mean that as an acronym? Yeah, Bear. Once it's warm, man, it'll be so much easier. It's getting better play. Good. Another thing that's also tough with chiropractic is that you really do have to be very consistent with it for the adjustments to start holding long term. All food, liquid, and medicine can be first poison anymore. Yeah. I mean, you take in too much oxygen and it's poisonous. Ew. You learn about that in scuba diving. Oxygen toxicity. If you do enriched air, which is a type of diving where they add oxygen, extra oxygen into your system so that the percent oxygen's higher. It's called nitrox. And you have to learn about oxygen toxicity in order to get certified in nitrox diving. I've personally found a style of chiropractic that I feel is very, very good. And it's called the Gonstead method. It's a type of chiropractic that does not twist your body. All adjustments are linear and in line with the joint. And that's another thing is twisting can be very dangerous for me. Like when I was younger, there were times when my neck would get over twisted and it'd freeze. And I'd have to like, one of the fears with hypermobile joints is twisting. Active release techniques on muscles. Oh, okay, nice. ART, nice, okay. So almost kind of like a non-certified form of Rolfing, maybe. Again, you need to be certified to call it Rolfing. Yeah, it will loosen you up, Plague. And that can be either a good or a bad thing depending on your physiology. Neck bracing that helps the curve of your neck. Interesting. I always wonder about those therapy tools. I feel like they can be very well utilized, but I also question them. Like 1,000 CAD only covers like 1,200. Going to need to put some in your MasterCard. Yeah, same. Yeah, in the US, not all insurance plans will cover chiropractic, or what they refer to as alternative medical treatments. Guys, I can't hang on with this. This is wild. This is like too spicy for a cooldown. I used to be able to average 165 watts with Coco. Maybe I'm just need to chill out a bit. But eventually you'll get to the point where you need to visit once a month. Yep. Yeah. Top and bottom of your spine is twisted a bit. Yeah, like a subluxation, vertebral subluxation. Most people usually do have a twist, a small one, but I think, again, if you can achieve symmetry, it's the best for your body dynamics. Did your cannibals? Cannibals don't like cooked noodles. Did you know? I didn't know. I didn't. They prefer ramen. Ha! That was a good one. Coco's just leaving me in the dust. This is wild. They've definitely made raw watts more important in the draft now. Top and bottom. Oh, yeah. Send a video of the thing you're thinking about getting. Okay, thanks. Yeah, let me see this. And off the back. What in the world is going on with the draft? Screw this. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to force my Zwift dynamics on the draft. Dude, that's wild. That is wild. We appreciate you so much, Myler. We really do. Despite what everyone says. Don't listen to what everyone's saying.
This is the fastest way to fix forward head posture. Did you know that 75...
I need to set a new, I need a new browser as my primary. Now my audio sources are all wonko from trying to do multi-stream. I can't hear anything that comes through. Let me see. Yeah, traction is valuable, but you got to be very careful with traction, which is basically, this is a traction neck brace. You got to be very, very careful with them. I can't use traction devices very well because of my loose joints. Yeah, the extender. Like, I have to be cautious, especially now with my hip replacements. Like, I used to do a lot of inversion, but now I basically just have to hang from my arms because the inversion is like, if I fully relax, I have the potential to dislocate my hips. It's always a weird thing because my hips feel so much sturdier than they've ever felt, but at the same time, I feel like that threshold is just changed so that I have to basically get more towards the pressure before it pops out. So it's like almost like a false sense of security. And it's, again, I think, I don't know if I'll ever mentally get over that mental guarding of the joint. Maybe. But it's just so many years of guarding in my hip socket and in my knees. I still feel it. Still that like mental like, ugh, don't do it. So, that all being said, I think decompression exercises are heavily underutilized, and especially in a day and age where we sit a lot. Spinal compression is a natural thing of life, but it can also be postponed through exercise and therapy techniques. We do so many compressive things. And as a cyclist, this position also creates kind of a compressive environment that kind of needs to be countered. Again, whatever you do in exercise, look at the opposite motion just as importantly as the main motion. Like, you're arching forward all the time. Like, do the opposite. I think most of us are like that, though. We can kind of feel that, the need to decompress. So we did well, Barney. We finished the 300th. I think we're around 225 personally. But we did, which was what matters. Barney, how you doing, man? Are you racing today? Did you already race? They are training and teaching people at the office. QC is hard when they don't know. Yeah, that's true. It's all based on the education source, right? Still getting better? Oh, yeah. Is the medication helping, man? Dude, I was down for nearly a month. Actually, I'm still recovering from whatever the heck it was. It has been a straight month of something going on for me. Deadlifts, yes. Oh, man. If I wasn't feeling so crappy, my brother tried to get me to do a leg workout yesterday. It was very annoying having to say no. Have I read about stress fractures in the L vertebrae of people with too much bar drop? No. But I mean, it kind of makes sense, especially for cyclists, because we don't have maybe the well-balanced hip muscles and like hamstrings, because as we know, cycling does create a imbalance if you don't do other things. Still have green. Oh no. I hope so, man. Yeah. So when I was sick, I never coughed up any green stuff, but I was coughing up a lot of fluid. So luckily it wasn't like super ridden with bad stuff, but it was still so much congestion. Really? So it puts way too much stress. I mean, you kind of feel it when you go super aero and you try to put power down. I can totally see that. Let me look at this. My clip is bending at his L2 instead of rotating pelvis. Yeah. So kind of doing this thing, right? To keep the hip angle open. Which is one reason I think that this movement towards shorter cranks is a good thing. I think a lot of it has to do with impingement through at the top of the pedal stroke right here. And most people, from what I've learned over my bike fitting over the last couple months, is a lot of people can't smoothly rotate their pedals backwards without hitching at the top. Like this. Most people, they'll get to the top and it'll like hitch over, which shows that it is that your hips are too closed for your flexibility, which is great. That's, I think, one of the reasons for the shorter cranks. Yeah, loving your 165s. Yeah, so I've only moved from a 172.5 to a 170. So technically, because I adjusted my saddle for it, I did it was about a 5 mil reduction over the top of the pedal stroke. And it's been amazing, just that 5 mil. And I'm thinking of going down even more. Again, anytime I talk to a fitter and I say that I'm on 172.5, so they ask, oh, are you 6'1"? Are you 6'2"? Do you have a 35-inch inseam? Is your tibia, X length? Or your femur. You wish you could try 167.5s. You have 170s. It is a thing, guys. Pedal impingement over the top of your pedal stroke is what these kind of things are trying to... It's trying to open your hips more because, again, especially in the cycling world, we have very closed hips. Do you know bees are actually allergic to pollen? Exposure caused them to develop hives. Oh, man. 2 good ones today, Myler. Are y'all back in school yet? I think our local schools just went in this last week. Here you are, dude, Barney. Barney, you must have either you just have very flexible hips, or you might really benefit, especially with your power, because I think you'll adapt to the higher torque load. I think you'll adapt really well. 35 plus inches and right mountain bike 175s. Oh man. No pinching on backpedaling. Okay, so Barney, that's another thing though. Again, so if you don't have impingement, like going smaller is like, there is aero benefit, but I mean, being able to have like lower torque loads for the relative RPM might be nice for some people. Like I have to ride at a slightly higher cadence now to maintain the same like Newton meter of force. And I traditionally like feel really good between 20 and 30 Newton meters. So like my cadence changes, you know, kind of appropriately for that. But like when I got my bike fit on 172.5s, my bike fitter said I had no impingement. But I'll tell you, just that extra 5 mil makes a huge difference. Barney, I don't know what the shipping's like, but check out Riro, R-I-R-O. It's what I'm on right now. Going from my Ultegras to these Riros, I dropped over like 200 grams. Very, very cheap, at least in the States to order. But it's a China brand, so it might not be much different for you. But we now, in this house, we have, I think, 3 bikes on Riro carbon cranks. And my brother has a 1700 watt Sprint and has actively tried to break them and has yet to do so. So it's a good sell. Short of the 170 on a mountain bike will already need to raise the saddle 5 mil. Yeah, that is true, man. That is true. R-I-R-O, I think. I don't think there's an E in there. Yeah, they're cheap, Frank, and so far I have nothing bad to say about them. And they're light as heck, man. They are light as heck. That's all. That's interesting, though, Frank. I know a lot of people on mountain bike are going like... Some people are going down to 135s in mountain biking. New fork and rear shock. Let's go. What fork did you get? But yeah, I was able to do PF30 to dub on here. Wait, is it? I think, yes, it's still dub. PF30 to... No, it's Shimano. PF30 to Shimano. The dub's on the other one. RockShox Sid SL flight attendant. Nice. No. No. Bullet, we're done.
If you want to know the secret of being, you will come with us.
No. Guys, there's nothing more to see here. Oh, hey, guys. Flight, Flobber, Bucks. What's up, guys? Yeah, we're just finishing up. We did, what is it? Ocean Lava Cliffside Loop or something today? You suck now. No, that's when I go off stream, Bullet. I mean, what? Sorry, guys. I know, I do suck. I'm sorry. I am dead. I'm feeling good compared to how I have been feeling, but I am still dead. TT. Oh, shucks. That was being nice against you. That is being mean today. What is going, guys? What is happening? We just haven't. We're all vitamin D deficient right now for the winter. Thank goodness for discounts. Yeah, you got some good stuff, man. And here's the question: did you have to buy 2? You know, for the pit bike as well? That's the one thing about cyclocross, man. The investment for cyclocross is just wild. Okay, go away now. Respectfully. Respectfully, get the f out of here. Oh, for mountain bike. Oh, shoot, yeah, sorry. I know I kept thinking that. Obviously, you're talking about the Rock Shocks. You wouldn't be caught dead in a CX Peloton with a front fork with suspension. You have class. You have poise. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Bullet. I do appreciate the raid, man. Thank you so much, man. Let me, hold on. Let me get that shout out. So how was your stream today, Bullet? Winter, hi! Winter, hi. Sorry, we have to go. I wish we could hang longer. Sorry for your work meeting being painful. Nationals are in hometown. Gotta go full spend. People don't know how to do math. Who could that be? We'll ignore bullets in chat right now. Perfectly timed statement, though, with bullet rating. Talking about math and shit. Nice, man. Good to hear. Yeah, the TTT was a good one, man. So, not like crazy numbers or anything, but it felt good. Like, so there was that climb that goes up towards the jungle turnoff, and you can go you can either go jungle, you can go reverse epic, or you can go on the bypass. And so this race did that bypass, but you had that climb up to the bridge, and it we were doing it at 4.5 to 5, and it felt like very, very sustainable. But anytime I went above 5, it was like you could feel I could feel all the the negativity of not being able to ride strong the last month. Basically, my endurance is still there, but I have no pop or kick or anything. You're watching Twitch. Back to feeling good, man. It's a blessing when you haven't been feeling good. Even if it's just a little better, it feels good. All right, anyway. Let me forward you along to somebody else to entertain you. Thank you for the raid, though. Yeah, guys. WTRL's 300th team time trial today. All right, who do we got? Let's see a raid. Wow, a lot of people on. I'm going to send you guys over to Andrade. He's just getting going. And he's doing ZRL recon, so that's actually very valuable. Actually, very valuable. Good to see you all. Thank you for the love. Hi, Peter. Wait, hold on. There we go. Just not as snappy as the Alpha 1. But how can we compare? We just can't compare. Good to see you all. All right. Raid. Okay, I'm doing it. Andrade. It's France. Oh, okay. No, you're just going around in circles. There might be a climb, or there might not be. Is it the route with the climb in it? Is the route without the climb in it? See you, Bullet. See you, my friend. My brain is shut off. But that's okay. Again, you only need 2 brain cells for a ride. Pokey the boaty. And with that, we'll leave with some scintillating group sacks. God damn. See you, Pain.